Will Wolverhampton Wanderers get their first Premier League win of the season, or will Chelsea get back to winning ways? Watch until the end of this preview to hear all of my thoughts on tomorrow's match. Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Chelsea preview for the game which will be taking place tomorrow afternoon at Molineux with kickoff at 3 PM UK time. So what I'm going to do for you guys in terms of this preview is that firstly, I'll be giving you guys the team news concerning both sides, and as always I'll be starting off with the team news concerning the home side, and in this case the home side is Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'll be giving you guys my lineup based on the team news, in which I'm going to give you straight after I give you the team news, of course. I'll then be giving you guys my 4 things in which I believe the Chelsea first team need to do against Wolverhampton Wanderers tomorrow afternoon. And lastly, I'll be giving you guys my score prediction, along with Charlie Nicholas's score prediction, and some of Google's probabilities. So without further ado, let's get straight into this preview. So kicking things off with the Wolverhampton Wanderers team news, there are 2 stories concerning the Wolverhampton Wanderers first team, and by the way, throughout this video I'm going to be alternating between the 2 names of Wolverhampton Wanderers and Wolves, so if I do change, you should know that I am alternating. But yes, getting straight into the Wolverhampton Wanderers team news, there are 2 stories concerning the Wolverhampton Wanderers first team, and the first one is to do with Willy Boly, and that's that he will not be available for selection after being sent off at Goodison Park against Everton on match day 4. The second story concerning the Wolverhampton Wanderers first team is to do with Romain Saiss, Matt Doherty and Jesus Vallejo. If that's how you pronounce his name, please do let me know how you pronounce his name in the comment section below, that would be lovely. But yes, this story explains that Romain Saiss and Matt Doherty will be available for selection, whilst Jesus Vallejo is in contention to replace the suspended Willy Boly. Got there in the end. But that is it for the Wolverhampton Wanderers team news. Now getting straight into the Chelsea team news now, there are also 2 stories concerning the Chelsea first team, and the first one is to do with Antonio Rudiger, and how proud I am to say that he is returned to full fitness and could feature in tomorrow's match at Molineux. The second story, not so pleasant and not so nice for me to say, but this story is to do with N'Golo Kante, Mateo Kovacic and Pedro Rodriguez, and the first part is particularly not nice to have to say, but N'Golo Kante remains sidelined with an ankle problem, while Mateo Kovacic and Pedro are also fit and in contention for a place in the starting lineup tomorrow afternoon. So that is it for the team news concerning both sides. Again, short and sweet, how I love it, but yes, that is it for the team news, and that is the team news for you guys. Now for my lineup, and as always, starting off with the formation. Now just before I tell you guys what formation I've gone with, I'm just going to say that I did struggle to pick a formation, because against Norwich City we did use the 4-2-3-1 without N'Golo Kante being present, and it worked well. It worked really well. I'm not sure if I believe we have used the 4-3-3 without N'Golo Kante and it didn't work so well, but I've actually gone with a 4-3-3 because of the fact that Wolverhampton Wanderers don't necessarily use the same tactics as Sheffield United, which was the team we played last, and both of the teams do tend to use a back 3, and they both tend to use a 3-5-2, but I've actually gone with a 4-3-3 because I thought that it was the only formation I could use because of the fact that it allows us to have midfield runners from midfield. But yes, I've gone with Kepa in goal. I've gone with a back 4 from right to left of Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger, Kurt Zouma and Emerson Palmieri. I've gone with a midfield 3 of Jorginho, Mateo Kovacic and Mason Mount, and I've gone with a front 3 from right to left of Pedro Rodriguez, Tammy Abraham and Christian Pulisic. Let me know if you agree with the lineup I've gone with in the comment section below, and as always I'll do my best to respond. But here is a graphic showing you guys the lineup that I have gone with. Now getting into my 4 things in which I believe the Chelsea first team need to do against Wolverhampton Wanderers tomorrow afternoon. The first thing in which I believe they need to do tomorrow afternoon is that they need to move the ball from the defensive third to the attacking third as quickly as possible, and the reason why I'm saying this is because this can help us create chances, and get shots on goal, and therefore increase our chances of scoring. And we've struggled with that in recent seasons, so I do believe that we can do that, and I do believe that we need to do that. But yes, that is the first thing that I believe the Chelsea first team needs to do tomorrow afternoon against Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux. The second thing in which I believe the Chelsea first team needs to do against Wolverhampton Wanderers tomorrow afternoon, and this one is crucial, I believe that they really need to take long shots, because last time we played Wolverhampton Wanderers, or Wolves, we struggled to get through. And the game where we drew 1-1 at Stamford Bridge back in March the 10th, or on March the 10th, shall I say, we struggled to pass the ball. We struggled with movement. There was nothing there. We had to rely on Eden Hazard taking a long shot, and that is how we got the equaliser in the 91st minute, I believe it was. But yes, we need to take long shots, because Wolverhampton Wanderers will most likely set up to hit us on the counter-attack and contain any pressure in which we put on them. But that is the second thing in which I believe the Chelsea first team needs to do tomorrow afternoon at Molineux against Wolverhampton Wanderers. The third thing in which I believe the Chelsea first team needs to do against Wolverhampton Wanderers tomorrow afternoon is that they need to try and regain possession as quickly as possible to increase the chances of hitting them on a dangerous counter-attack or on dangerous counter-attacks, because you never know, we might just have to play a little bit safe, because Wolverhampton Wanderers may just come out and attack, because they are a different team to the team they were last season. But yes, I do think that we will need to do so, because if we do not do so, then Wolverhampton Wanderers will most certainly cause us trouble on the counter-attack, and we will have to look out for certain players of theirs, i.e. Adama Traore, Diogo Jota, Raul Jimenez, and both of them have scored against us in the past, so we do have to look out for them. And that is why I believe that we need to regain possession of the ball as quickly as possible. But yes, that is the third thing in which I believe the Chelsea first team needs to do in order to get a result tomorrow afternoon. Now, the fourth and final thing in which I believe the Chelsea first team needs to do against Wolverhampton Wanderers tomorrow afternoon is that they need to press the play when possible, and I do believe that energy levels will be key in terms of getting a result, or getting a positive result at Molineux tomorrow afternoon, because against teams who like to sit back and hit their opposition on dangerous counter-attacks, which is what Wolves are known for, or what Nuno Espirito Santo is known for, I guess, you need to have sustained attacks. You need to press when you're able to. You need to move the ball quickly. You need to take long shots. You need to try and regain possession of the ball as quickly as possible, and that all ties into pressing the play when possible, because of course when you regain possession, you are able to do the things in which I said in the aforementioned points. But yeah, that is the fourth and final point in which I think we need to do tomorrow afternoon. Now, getting straight into the last section of this preview, which is of course the prediction section, and starting off with Charlie Nicholas's score prediction. He has gone with a 2-1 Wolverhampton Wanderers win, not a surprise. But the reason why he's gone with a 2-1 Wolverhampton Wanderers win is because he believes that there are loads of people this weekend that will be editing their predictions. They will be checking teams and seeing who is fit and who could be the potential match winner. It will be like that because of the guaranteed jackpot. Jeff as in Jeff Stelling must pay out again. Wolves do well against the big teams. Tammy Abraham has been in form, and Mason Mount has been spectacularly good. Chelsea are still vulnerable at the back and will be threatened by Diogo Jota and Raul Jimenez up front. I see Wolves beating Chelsea this weekend, and Wolves are the team, as many people that are talking about, Leicester City, that could definitely override the top six trend. I am sorry for stuttering there, but I'm sorry. I do believe that is a little bit harsh on Chelsea, and I'm going to show you why it's a little bit harsh. Because before the game against Norwich City, I believe, he did come out and say that Antonio Rudiger will make our defence a little bit better, and that just shows you that he's contradicting himself, and that's exactly why I desperately want Paul Merson to come back and do predictions. But yes, that's it for Charlie Nicholas's score prediction, not Paul Merson. I don't know why I said Paul Merson. I've been talking about him all day. But yes, now moving on to Google's probabilities, they have gone with a 33% chance of a Wolverhampton Wanderers win, a 28% chance of a draw, and a 39% chance of a Chelsea victory. And these are of course the probabilities in which Google have put out at the time of recording, so they are of course bound to change. But yes, Google do believe that Chelsea are the favourites for tomorrow's match. Now to conclude this preview, and I am sorry for stuttering throughout this video, I'm going to give you guys my score prediction, and I have actually gone with a 2-1 Chelsea win. And the reason why I've done so is because this will certainly be a difficult match for Chelsea, as they have a manager who has a great record against the top 6 teams. However, I have a feeling that Chelsea can get the job done, and can certainly do so if the players play well and put their chances away. So that's it for this section. That is it for this preview. I hope you enjoyed it. I am sorry for not saying that you guys can put your 4 things in which you believe the Chelsea first team can do in the comment section below. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for saying that. I'm sorry for not saying that. I really am stuttering here. I need to go. But yes, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you all very soon for some more videos. My next video will be my team sheet reaction. The match is not on TV, so I'll have to use the Sky Sports blog and maybe BBC Radio London. But yes, come on you Blues. Come on Frank Lampard. And peace. I'll see you all very soon.